I have this one cousin, John.
No.
He is the most ridiculous human to walk the earth. He lives in North Carolina. And one of the stories I'm going to tell about him is like he's I think he's 20 now, or he's 19. He's 19. And he was in high school. I think it was the senior year of high school. He calls me and he's like, yo, I have this huge presentation due for English class. And I didn't do anything. He's like, we've taken 2 weeks class time to do this. And in high school, class time is huge because you did not want to do anything at home. So he goes, I have to present it next period. He goes, and I only have my title slide done that says by John Fazzolari. No, he goes, I don't know what my topic is. I haven't done anything. And so I was like, he goes, should I present something just ridiculous? And I was like, yeah. So he has somebody in his class record his presentation. He gets up there, and you can see the 2 slides. Like, you know how they got those smart boards? And one says, by John Fazzolari. The next slide says, lig my balls. And he got suspended for it. He actually went up there and did it.
That is the difference between greatness and everybody else. Because there's a lot of people who might think that idea is funny.
Yeah.
But they would never do it.
No, they wouldn't go up there and like do that. Like
That's a different kind of genius, you know. That's a kind like an underrated kind of genius, I think.
Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck, and he got suspended for it, obviously. And he like, I feel like most people would be like, should I do this? Or they'd be like, I didn't do anything in my presentation. The teacher would just get pissed. That's like a new form of pissed off that your teacher can have, though. Like your student went up there, and not only didn't he put his even topic in there, but he put lig my balls in there as well. But he's done some ridiculous things. The other time he showed me this is how he got suspended. Like, you know how you get that card that says like you have detention and like the reason why?
No.
So my high school at least did it, but you would get like a detention and reason why. Like it would like put like a list, like almost like a paragraph, like sentence.
Serious detention slip.
Yeah.
From like the 50s.
Yeah, you would get that at my school, and his school did it too, but his was a suspension slip. And it was his freshman year of high school. So I was like, he goes, I got suspended from school today. And I was like, for what? And he goes, well, do you want me to just read what they wrote on the card? And I was like, yeah, sure. He goes, so my Spanish teacher is really hot. And he goes, so I said, hey, can I get your snap? And she said, no, I'm not allowed. You can't have any social media from a teacher. And so I said, you couldn't handle this 48-incher anyway. And so he got suspended from school for saying that to her. And that was a freshman year in high school.
Did he did he grow up near you originally?
He lived in Hamburg by me, which is like a few minutes from me.
Right.
And then he moved to North Carolina when he was like 10.
Interesting. The plot thickens because I've always said that there's just something in the water where you guys live, because so many people that you guys know are
just ridiculous.
I mean, some of the funniest people ever. So that's very interesting that he only had to live there for a little bit for that to like seep into him.
Yeah, it must have just been like as soon as he took his first shit of his life there.
Yeah, probably.
But he's done some stuff that I just feel like I can't talk about on this podcast, but he comes up like every year, stays at my house. The one time when he was staying at my house, I moved down to my basement, but I was living upstairs at the time, right next to my little brother. And he refuses to not sleep in my little brother's room. Like, he'll sleep on the floor. He'll pull a mattress in there, just sleep on the floor. So he wakes up, like, before my little brother, because my little brother wakes up at 3 p.m. every day. And it was, like, 11. He's like, yo, do you want to go get breakfast? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he goes, all right, I just got pissed first. So he gets up, opens the window right next to where my little brother's sleeping, and pisses out the window. And the bathroom's like 3 steps away from my room. And I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? He goes, what? And like, just so pissed off. Like it was just, like I disgusted him. And he was like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, dude, you're pissing. Like, you could just go in the bathroom. He goes, this is so much easier. It's so much freer. So
That's a fair point.
yeah, so that kid, I hope we get him on for an episode, but he's just a different breed of human. Like my brother Matt thinks he's the top 3 dumbest human being to walk the earth. And I'm tempted to agree.